Hello, 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 humanity. I'm trying to stick to my consistency back once again. Hope all is well with you. You know, we're nearing down to the holiday. It's so beautiful out, the trees, of course, the coexistence of over 7 billion of us under one address is always a luxury and just wonderful. But we're almost nearing the holidays. I hope you all have all of your goodies and everything situated. But anyway, with that being said, I have like 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah, I know. The old lady is pressed for time once again. So I didn't do much yesterday, humanity. You know, I'm trying to wean my way back, and it's not as easy as I thought it would be, but slowly but surely. But anyway, so what I did yesterday, I did a almost raw vegetable and potato medley, and the vegetables they would have been raw had I taken them out and let them thaw. So that may be something that you want to maybe take into consideration. You know, if you have frozen vegetables, hopefully you have fresh. But if not, if you have frozen vegetables, take them out ahead of time, and you won't have to thaw them out. Briefly for maybe like 3 or 4 minutes in the microwave. You can just go straight in. You know, wash and chop and go from there and get more of a nutritional benefit as opposed to even the little slight thawing for 3 or 4 minutes. You can forego that. So anyway, what I did was I took 1 cup of broccoli, washed and chopped. I put it in the microwave because, like I said, it was frozen, and I put it in there for maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Then I took a fourth of a cup of raw zucchini that wasn't frozen. So I just took the skin off of it and washed it and cut it into little small pieces. A fourth of a cup of that, and then I added maybe about 3 tablespoons of shredded carrots. I also used maybe about 5 grapes. You can use the grapes of your choice. It's just that the grapes lend a little sugar without having just your regular sugar. You got the fruit sugar, fructose. But anyway, so I also added maybe about 3 tablespoons of bell peppers. And there's a variety, so you can use the bell peppers of your choice. I used about 1 tablespoon of chopped onions, chopped red onions. You can use the onions of your choice as well, and the seasoning is key. It brings out the flavor. And I had an Asian dressing, and you can use any dressing that you want. You can even use a homemade dressing, but the low sugar and the low sodium, it goes a long way. And I what else did I use? And a tomato. I used maybe about 2 tablespoons of a tomato, and then I didn't have, which is what I did this morning. I meal prepped, and I baked maybe about 3 or 4 potatoes. I'm going to dress them and have them fully loaded when I get back. I'm pressed for time, but I'm saying that to say that the vegetable and potato medley would have been a little bit more nutritious had I been able to have some baked potatoes on hand. Unfortunately, I didn't, so I used some slightly lower fat, lower salt potato wedges, and I baked those. I didn't fry them. I baked those, and I chopped them up, and I stirred all that up. Oh, and cucumbers. I had 1 long smokehouse cucumber, and I used maybe about 2 tablespoons of that, a fourth of a teaspoon of black pepper, 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, 2 tablespoons of onion powder. And humanity, don't hesitate to, personalize and customize your dishes. What we're trying to do is do the variety, so we don't get bored, and so we don't get those cravings back. When I was up there in that recliner for 17 18 hours, I told you I was eating the equivalent of 4 adults, and I was consuming a box of donuts and a bag of cookies and candy treats, and at the end of the day I was still craving more food, as well as more sugar. So, you would think that anyone that gets over all of that, which I'm still over that, my recklessness was just from, me allowing the aches and pains to take over. But it's ironic, I started looking at the damage that I've done, and I've been meal prepping with those same aches. So it just goes to show that those were excuses, because I could have made it and, saved myself a lot of trouble in trying to reverse this and get this back together. But hey, humanity, one thing about it, we're all still trying to get home, and we're taking the long way home, of course. Let me just share this with you right quick. I was reading something and I briefly saw the words welcome and keep going. And I thought about us, humanity. Some of us, boy, it has been the last maybe 3 or 4 months of the year have really, really, really been daunting. For some, harsh, and for some, just almost undoable. But isn't it something? I was just thinking about. Oh, when I was real, real, real young, I had gone over to a friend's house to help because they weren't feeling good. And there was this one room that they liked sitting in. It was basically almost someone that was family. And when I went into the room, it was so chaotic in that room. I was almost overwhelmed. And keep in mind, I think I may have been like 18, 19 years old. And that was like 100 years ago. And I just literally didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to start. There was just stuff everywhere, and I was literally overwhelmed. And something just came over me. Something said, just find your spot and just work that spot and just work that spot, and just go slow, take your time, concentrate. And I was utterly amazed because I didn't think I could get that room together. And it took me maybe almost 2 hours. But with that strategy, I did. I got the room together, and the loved one was able to friend of the family was able to get in the room, and it was really, really comforting, because that was the place that they had liked. And I guess people, after they came from the hospital, they just threw everything in that room, and just because it was so shocking, the problem that this individual had. But anyway, they loved it, and I love that they loved it. So why am I bringing that up? I really, really did a lot of damage. Well, I shouldn't say that, but I got to. I really, really, really. I got to not only take the long way home. I got to do a lot of. Got to do a lot of work on my way home, and you got your brothers and sisters. One thing about it, not only do we coexist, we got a lot of common denominators, and you got a lot of brothers and sisters behind you, on the side of you, and in front of you, and we share some commonalities where we have a lot of things that need to be cleaned up. We have a lot of things that need to be redirected or whatever. Hey, humanity, I gotta go. I just want to leave this with you. No matter how hard it's been, no matter how much work you have to go back. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Go back and fix up, and just redirect, re-strategize, whatever you have to do, humanity. We have more than just a few common denominators. We have one awesome common denominator. You have 2 more weeks to go, and you're still standing. That has to account for something. And I just believe, humanity, that's a large marker and a large indicator that, if with tears in your eyes and pain in your heart and just harshness that's just bathing your internal and your external being, I'm hoping that you'll welcome the opportunity to keep going and to look at what needs to be done, and just do a little bit, humanity. Maybe not try to take on a great big and grasp a big chunk of, I need to do this, I need to do that. Maybe just lower your voice, your internal voice a little bit, humanity, and just let the thoughts bathe your mind. I'm going to welcome the thought that I can do this for me. I can take my time and re-strategize. I can take my time and clean up this mess, fix up that mess, and just keep on going home. Yeah, the long way home, but that's okay. Your brothers and sisters, we're begging for you to come on, come on, come on, come on. We can do it. We're still standing. Let's go home. Take care of yourself, humanity. Bye bye.